How about now? Is that better? Hopefully. Let's get the music on as well. How about now? Yo, horrible. Okay, how about now? Hi, Eva. Hi, Nikki. Good evening. Matt, good evening, bud. Okay. Nice. Oh my goodness. Always something. Always something. Toilet music again, just for you, bro. That toilet music is just for you. Got it just for you. Let me go back to the audio side here. There we go. That toilet music is just for you. This is going to be M51 or Messier 51. We're looking out at two galaxies that are actually interacting with each other and eventually going to merge. But this is going to be the Owl Galaxy. Really beautiful galaxy. Back the cat. Yeah, it's a nice cat. Nice cat. Oh, thanks, Mr. K1. I appreciate it, bud. I appreciate it. How's your guys' day going, by the way? The voice has a face. Yeah. Hi, Tico. What's up, brother? How you doing, bud? Face cam. I do have my face cam on tonight. Usually never do. I don't know. Then you gotta explain everything. Right now we're looking out at Messier 51. This is a galaxy that's merging with a neighboring galaxy, as you can see here. But it's two different galaxies interacting with each other and eventually gonna merge. Really beautiful. Tapping the ocean. It's ocean tapping, dude. It's literally called oceans tapping. Yeah. Hi, Steven. What's up, brother? How you doing, man? Long time no see. Long time no see. How's your night? Let me see, you pull up the other computer over here. So, of course, the one that's over here, this one actually directs the telescope. Okay, a lot of galaxies right now. We'll probably run around a few galaxies and some globular clusters. We don't have good seeing conditions, though. We have a lot of clouds. In your car driving home, nice. Be careful going home. Be careful going home. Make sure you're careful when you go home. Yeah, this is going to be a beautiful Messier 51. Galaxy. Next, we'll probably, I don't know, we might go to the Pinwheel Galaxy next. All these galaxies are basically up in Ursa Major that we're looking at it. Really beautiful. Ron, what's up, bro? How you doing, man? How's your night? How was your night? In a few minutes, you'll be in your car driving home. Make sure you're safe. Be safe out there. Getting ready to clock out. This music will make you sleepy while driving. Yeah, it should be illegal to listen to this music while driving. There's two galaxies, yeah. Two galaxies, both of them are interacting with each other, and eventually they're going to come into one. They're all going to merge into one. It'll be kind of like a little fun swing in, swing out, pull a little debris, but eventually will merge. That will be detected by LIDO. LIDO will be able to detect that through the waves. The gravitational waves. Just finished book 5. Yo, no way, man. Galaxy is part of my story. That is crazy. Do not operate heavy machinery while listening to this music. Yo, that's funny. Having a hard time finding ocean tapping. I had to pay for it. I had to pay for it to get the license to be able to use it here on YouTube. Which telescope here. This is actually, tonight, this is the first time we've used this telescope here in the observatory. This is a 5-inch Mac Cassegrain with a focal reducer on it, which is pretty wild to put a focal reducer on a Mac Cassegrain. But this is a 5-inch Mac Cassegrain that we're using from S-Wave Bunny. So a little different than what we normally use. Usually we're using the big boy, which tonight's not the C11. But this is going to be the 5-inch Mac Cassegrain from S-Wave Bunny. New telescope for us, so quite the fun adventure. No, it's a new one tonight. Discover a jump gate and send ship to M31. Ooh, wow, Andromeda in 18 hours. And not centuries, that's insane. And not even centuries. Yeah, centuries is like underplaying that. That is insane, though. That is really crazy. That'd be pretty cool, man. You gotta leave me, like, the name of your book so I can check it out. I definitely want to check it out. Definitely want to check that out. I'm not sure where Jenny the Bomb Diggity is. I actually fell asleep tonight. she fell asleep on us. We'll ping her. See if we can wake her up or not. There we go. So yeah, this is pretty much what it looks like. You guys can see my camera. This is how I normally stream. Hang out in here and just do my thing. If I had a telescope, but the app is used for description. Just all the different telescopes, man, the cameras, the combination make it really hard to go through. We got to figure something out, though. We definitely need to do something that's easy to determine which telescope we're using, I guess. That'd be the best way to say it. Let me pull off my flip-flops here. I'm going to kick up and relax. Kick up and relax. You guys ready for another galaxy? Pinwheel Galaxy, Sunflower Galaxy. Some of the beautiful galaxies that we have in this region. Then we got a lot of globular clusters coming up, and then we have a crap ton of galaxies down in the Markarian cluster as well. Right there, someone looking at our Milky Way out there. It's possible. Yo, it's very possible. Hi, Cat. How are you? How's your night, Cat? How's your night going? Yeah, I mean, it's very possible. There's so much out there, like just in our galaxy alone, we got 200 to 400 billion stars. Something like Andromeda has closer towards like 800 billion stars. You give every star on average like 2 planets. It's insane. It's absolutely insane. We know of over 6,000 exoplanets now. That number's wild to put it in your mind. But as far as science goes, we haven't discovered anything yet as far as life is outside of our beautiful planet. I'm doing well. I am doing well. Alright, let's do it. Let's go to the next galaxy, shall we? We're going to be live stacking tonight. Ooh, that's horrible, actually. Flash bang even on me. Let's see if we can fix that real quick. That is absolutely blinding in my eyes. Okay, so here's kind of what we're seeing. Not a lot. With the seeing conditions right now, it's horrible. Absolutely horrible. But let's swing over to the Pinwheel Galaxy here. Go on our way. You see some of the stars kind of fly right above my head here as we move into position. We'll take a real quick photo. Gets all lined up here. Let it settle for a minute. See some of the stars. I can see the galaxy now coming in just right above my head to the left and up. Let's do a little place off though. Get it centered up first. I'll get the guiding camera as well. Running here. See if we can find us a star to guide with. We're running guiding tonight, so we're able to take long exposure. Hi, Choco. How you doing, buddy? Hey to everyone in Discord. Let you know our live. It's just way too late, man. I don't mind doing it if it's a little bit earlier, but it's relatively late right now. One thing I dislike doing is disturbing people in that sense. Let's get guiding going here. We are guiding. Choco, how's your night, bud? How you doing? Hi, Pink. Good evening. How are you? All right, here we go. Let's get this galaxy. It's a little further down compared to where I want it to be. Let's see what we can do here. Why are we off a little bit? There's so much stuff in here on my monitor right now. I'm going to reset our locations here. They help us out a little bit. M101. Let's go M101. Disable guiding real quick. We'll get into here. I know we're going to be way off of M101 now, but we're going to place solve and then come back over. Let it kind of pull M101 right to the center. Watching tonight, galaxies. Galaxy is going to be most of what we do tonight. On the opposite side of the globe. So that it lands on the green. New telescope. No, that's just the camera. So that's your banding that you get from the camera. You get rid of like the banding suppression basically. But when you got the camera with high sensitivity, you tend to get that. Very common. All right, right there in the center. It's going to be the core of our galaxy here. make sure we're centered up proper here. And then we'll grab some photos here. We gotta say 30 seconds or 60-second photo. Grab us a star, start guiding. 30 seconds or 60-second photo. First to call, first to go. Whichever it shall be. Find my chat. 30 or 60 seconds? 60 seconds. Longer is better. Longer gives us a lot more details. Alright, let's do it. Let's go for 60 seconds here. And start live stacking it. See what we can get. Now we gotta wait for a minute. We're about 10 seconds into it. And we'll get that first image to come through. The Pinwheel Galaxy. Pinwheel Galaxy is really beautiful. It's super beautiful. Distance on it, I do not remember off the top of my head anymore. These things like disappear out of your mind so quick. I was thinking it's like 13, but let me pull it up real quick. Let me pull up the distance on the Pinwheel. We shall get it. Okay, 21 to 25. 21 to 25 million light years away. Oh, this is really far out there. Definitely pretty far out there. Back up some of the brightness so we don't get a flashbang when this comes in. Yeah, now we need Jenny to be able to pull all that data up for us. It's always amazing when she's here for that reason. Her and Chance make it so nice. I'll have to look, and you can always watch my eyes everywhere I'm going here. There's so much that I'm doing. It kind of gets me, but here it is. Here comes the Pinwheel Galaxy, though. Get a little bit more imaging here, and then we'll get a little bit more clarity, of course. Every time we take an image, it gets a little bit more clear. That's what we're going to go for here. I'm going to pull back a little bit of the brightness. So we'll see what we get. You can see some of the arms that come out from the Pinwheel Galaxy. It's just a really beautiful galaxy. It's a really beautiful galaxy, especially when you talk about the arm bands on the Pinwheel Galaxy itself. Really gorgeous. Really gorgeous. Here comes this second one in about 10 seconds. We'll get another photo. Got horrible guiding too. The winds are insane tonight. Like they're blowing around 30 to 40 mile per hour here at ground level. Pretty wild. Alright, here's two images here. Can you all see the Pinwheel Galaxy? Okay. This is one of the big pet peeves when it comes to like a matte cat screen with the focal reducer on it, is you'll see that bright light in the center. It tends to happen when you use a 1/3 of an inch camera. So kind of as well. Had a light show. Oh no way! Did you really get all them storms come through? Oh, light snow here today. I thought you said light show. We had some light snow there today. Yo, I am so tired of snow. I'm tired of winter. One of these days I would love to see a galaxy while sitting outside. Sure, it'd have to be relatively dark. So roughly about the magnitude 4 to 5, you can start to make out Andromeda Galaxy. Looks simply like kind of like a smudge in the sky. But you can make it out in roughly like a mortal 4 or 5. The darker you get, the easier obviously you can see it. And it's really cool. That's more of a summertime object, though. Quite a bit more of a summertime object. Unless you're down south by Jason, you just don't get to see Andromeda. Just don't get to see it. Our guiding is airing around 0.17 and 0.12 right now. It's not too bad for the wind. Not bad for what it is. So total guiding errors are about 0.22. See it better than me? You don't see Andromeda, dude. Go to bed. Donated a copy of my book to a local library yesterday. Have more to donate to? Oh, no way, dude. Yo, that's so cool. That's absolutely amazing. That's really amazing. What shall be our next target that way? Pull that up. You guys want to go to a bunch of different galaxies or stick to these type of galaxies for a minute? We can look at like the Sunflower Galaxy. Sunflower is really a beautiful galaxy. We won't say that when Crocier's here. We'll just tell her it's a mess. Let's tell her it's a mess. But that's really cool, Stephen. That is amazing, brother. Donating your book to a local library. That's amazing. I have a copy to my mom and 2 of my brothers and his girlfriend. 2 had a big video last night. And yeah, 2. Crochet is a mess. That's true. Dude, that is so true. So dang true. No more about your book. It's all good, man. It's all good. What's the name of your book? I don't know if I can remember the names of your books. I'm sure you told me in the past. I'm sure you've actually told me. I don't know that I can remember. Farewell to Earth by Steven Spears. Dude, nice. Farewell to Earth. All about space travel. That's awesome. That's really awesome. That is really awesome. I don't know how long we'll be streaming tonight either. As you can tell, like, we have really bad scene conditions. It's taken a long time to actually get these just this amount of details. The scene conditions are all bad. Get ready to go to the next galaxy, though. A Farewell to Earth by Steven Spears. If you guys are interested in the book, there's one right there. Someone in the community. I'm sure it's amazing. Just happened to see me on. I got you. I got you. Let's go to something else here. Let's go to, let's see. Let's speed the camera up real quick. Get enough brightness so we can actually see some stars here. Okay, let's go to the Sunflower Galaxy. Let's do it. It's going to be Messier 63. So number 63 in the catalog for Messier. Got the Discord saying go live. Counts me on it. Do the sky go what? Do the sky go what? The what? Where the wind's blowing so heavy. Alright, let's take a photo and grab this place salt here. See the Seven Sisters, it's behind trees for me already. Way behind trees. It's going to be setting here soon. But it's behind a bunch of trees on the lower part of the horizon. Yo, what up, Scott? How's it going, bro? How's your night? How was your night? Alright, here we go. It's going to be looking out towards Sunflower Galaxy here. See if I can get it kind of pulled up for us. And then we'll take, I don't know, let's go for 30 seconds on Sunflower. It's such a mess that it sounds like. Lunchtime for you, dude? I got you. I got you. Alright, 30 seconds on Sunflower. That's what we'll go for. Get that first image come in here in a minute. What's for lunch, dude? Galaxies right now. Hanging out, looking for galaxies. That is the plan. All galaxies right now. We have really bad scene conditions, so I've been struggling just trying to get like the telescope even prepared for tonight to even do anything. It's horrible scene conditions, but we're going for it. We got it. We got this. We got this. It's going to be the Sunflower Galaxy, though. As you can see, it's starting to come in our view. Let me give some a little bit more brightness there. Here it comes. Here comes the Sunflower Galaxy. Get a little bit more details on it too. They'll look decent. Homemade pot roast, yo. Sounds good. Yeah, grilled cheese sandwiches, yo. You guys are in it tonight. Some good stuff. Mix that together. Pot roast and grilled cheese. Oh, thanks, Clear. I appreciate the bud. Appreciate it. Sometimes it's kind of fun just to do a little bit of a... I mean, it's not technically star hopping what we're doing, but in a sense it is. We're kind of jumping between stars to find different targets, but we do it more on the electronic assisted movement now. Round with the pizza. Or want to see Rockwell Galaxy someday. We just did it, but we can go back here in a minute. We can go back to Roble. I love astronomy. Did barbecue pulled pork sandwiches with curly fries. Nikki, where was my invite? Yo, where was my invite at? That is crazy. Let's see if I can pull out a little bit of the brightness here. What's your best setting, man? It just depends on the night. All depends on the night. Right now I'm running at like 120 game. I'm doing 30-second, but it just depends on the night and depends on the telescope. It really just depends. Everything has its own way of doing stuff. Yo, Soul, what's up, buddy? How's it going? I see you. All right, let's do it. Let's go over to. Let me find my mouse here. That's super bright. Let me back up our speed though. Okay, and then we'll go back to the Owl Galaxy here. Messier 51. And we on our way. Vision is always up and running. And there's still some left over. Yo, barbecue. Barbecue pulled pork sounds really good. That sounds really good. So he was 6 pint light up. I did not. We had a lot of clouds here in the Kansas City region. Hi, Steven. Sounds good, brother. I hear you, man. I hear you. Have a good night, bud. Be safe tomorrow. Have a really good night. All right, here we go. We're gonna put together some Owl Galaxy here real quick. We get rid of our old photo. We got about 20 seconds, and we'll get the new photo coming through. Observing tonight is going to be galaxies. We've been live recently. It's been a while since YouTube recommended one of these videos. It's been a minute. There was like a period where here in Kansas City, like it was constantly clouds, crazy. But I think the last 4 days now I've been live. That's kind of nice. Scan lines you're seeing is just how the camera picks it up. Yeah. The banding from the camera, high sensitivity, caused it to do that. It's kind of like that rolling shutter, in a sense. So it gives you that banding. But there it is. There's the beautiful Owl Galaxy here. Owl Galaxy. You can see the interaction between the two different galaxies. Looks like Speed, the little Speed guy on the whatever you want to call it, cartoon or whatever. This here is the Owl Galaxy that we're looking at. Gotta have the opportunity to. And I'm glad to have you. Definitely glad to have you. Any new equipment? We got 2 new telescopes in, and we have a lot of radio astronomy finally showed up. Radio astronomy equipment here at the observatory. So that'll be coming up here soon. Be getting into that kind of stuff here quickly. Be a lot of fun. See if we can pull in some of the brightness. Ooh, that was way too much brightness. There it is, the beautiful Owl Galaxy. Doing Owl Galaxy stuff out there, fighting with another galaxy and eventually going to absorb it. Hi, Glorious. How you doing, buddy? I can keep blades spinning. Yep. You can see a neutron star with the telescope. So the answer is technically yes. The issue is they're so far away, and in their distance, they're not easy to see. Are you doing work in astronomy or physics, or astrophysics by chance? So most of my stuff comes back to the planetary science. Nada, how are you, Nada? Love Owl Galaxy. They look so sick. They do. It looks really beautiful. Hi, Nada. How are you? But yeah, we got some radio astronomy stuff that came in, which will be to the addition of the observatory. And we got 2 new telescopes in, so we're up to 19. Diameter is too large in your telescope. This one here would be fairly close to decent. This telescope would be. I'm good. This one would definitely be like closer to the field of view that you'd want. When you talk about Andromeda, it's roughly like 6 moons wide, like 6 full moons wide. It is massive, but luckily this one has a fairly wide field of view. Do we have access to the telescope that are in space? You do if you have reason to use it. If you got a proposal, a scientific proposal that you can submit, then you can use something like James Webb Space Telescope. So in that theory, yes, obviously you have access to all the images they take completely raw without any processing at all. So you do have access to them in that sense, but to point it at something, you're going to have a scientific paper, what you want to research and what you're hoping to accomplish with those. And then you get into a really long list of people waiting, per se. Like a Keyblade swing, yeah, like, dude, that's funny. Hello, Netta. Hello. Our favorite Netta is in the house. But yeah, this is a really beautiful galaxy. Scott, you're still here, I assume. Hopefully you're able to see it here. I hope that you're able to see it. See what our next target. I don't know what we want to jump to next. We can jump into the other side of the sky and go for modes and the Cigar Galaxy. We can go look at a planetary nebula, the Owl Nebula that's out right now. So that's a good one too. So I can wake up at 4 a.m. and capture the moon in M16. The moon comes up like right after 4 a.m. M16 is a really good target. Really, really good target. With where I moved to, there's a lot less light pollution, so I can see stars a bit more. Yo, no way. Wonder if someone has ever taken all the photos of the galaxy taken over 100 years and put them together in a movie to see at least move a little. Yo, that'd be insane. Because these are still massive galaxies, and if I remember right, they're like 26, 27 million miles away, or 26, 27 million light years away. They're really far out there, so you would have a hard time seeing the movement. But that's a great question. I don't know the answer of the movement that we would see in perspective over that 100 years. Obviously, you're not going to have these type of photos back 100 years ago, though. Messier and Sedalia on the way home. Get to see the stars with, oh man, without the city lights. I hear you. I hear you. I think it's on this guy. You should look at Leo Triplet, or the Leo Triplet. It is. It's not too bad of a couple of galaxies there. It's just kind of in the wrong position for us right now, though. Way off over here. Right now we're looking mostly at Ursa Major area. Leo Minor's right into our straight above us, I should say. Kind of nice. Leo Triplet's right here. Kind of go toward it. Let's wing over there. We'll definitely go over there next. We'll make that our run. Let's do it. There's my end Sedalia though on the way. Dude, I love it. That's absolutely awesome. That is absolutely awesome. I'm going to speed up the camera real quick. Get us high gain here. Get some kind of views. Kind of back up as well. Here's the light we see is from the past. Everything you look at is in the past. And that is very interesting though. How long it takes light to actually travel itself. Alright, we're going to go to the Leo Triplet here. See what we can do. Lower the music just back. Yeah. Absolutely. How about that? Any better? Was one of your favorite targets impressing my family? Oh, no way. That's super cool, man. It's actually a beautiful area. It's just, I don't know, there's a lot of galaxies out there currently. A lot to go for, obviously. Alright, let's play solve this real quick. Kind of see one over here. Really faint right now. We got horrible scene conditions, by the way. Really bad scene conditions. It's fine, just your voice is low. It happens. Like my mic's right here in front of me. I don't know if you can see that on the camera. Like my mic's right in front of me. It's a high gain. I don't know. Let me turn it up a little bit more. Is that any better or no? Hopefully that's better. I hope that's better. Alright, so here's going to be one of the triplets here. We'll take a 30-second photo. Fair enough. We're in our live stack, and we got about 25 seconds. We'll get that first photo. Said it's windy tonight. It's very windy. Very windy. V-Town, thank you so much, buddy. Thank you for the floating heart, dude. How you doing? How's your night? You love that's M65, yeah. We're at, let's see here. You get more scrolled in here. There's so much going on in this region. So this one is NGC 3623. M65 is a little bit further off, but this one's going to be NGC 3623. It's not 65 or 66. But really close to them. You kind of pull out a little bit here. You can see just like the details here are really interesting in this galaxy. A beautiful edge on a flying saucer looking one. It's pretty cool. Hi Richie, how's it going, man? Welcome in. It kind of looks like almost like a flying saucer, huh? But you can see the dust lane here, right inside the galaxy. So we're looking at an edge on at this view. And this is again is going to be NGC 3623. We can do 66 next. 66 is okay. It's a beautiful galaxy as well. Triangle Galaxy, not in our view right now. Not bad for you. Oh no way, you're gonna be captioning the triplet later. Nice. That's super awesome. That is super awesome, dude. It's horrible here. The scene condition here is just so bad. Let me pull it up real quick. Like last I looked, it was 0 of 5. Yeah, 0 of 5, and the transparency is like 16. Winds right now are 28 mile per hour. So very poor scene conditions at the end of the day. 1050 there in California. Sky is clear. Yo, I wish we could say the sky is clear. It's clear-ish. Really, really thin, high up there clouds, but clear-ish. Clouds aren't attacking us right now. Oh, we got a lot of clouds here. A lot of thin clouds. You can kind of make it out too. I don't know how well you guys can see the green level, but the green level is off the chart right now, which usually represents we have a lot of either thin clouds or a lot of like wildfire smoke coming through. Usually what it represents for us. All right, let's go to another little galaxy here nearby. We'll go down to M66, which is going to be part of the Leo Triplet as well. Speed up the camera here. So many different buttons to push. So many computers to touch just to get us over there. But here we go. Alright, I can see it up here. Looks like it's going to be in a good position. Let's do it. Let's capture it. 30 seconds. Let's stack it. And clear out our old one. There we go. Here we go. But yeah, you can definitely see there's a little bit of clouds, or I believe we got thin clouds right now. It's not like wildfire smoke or anything. Again, this is going to be Messier 66, part of the Leo Triplet. Try to look at M51 Owl Galaxy. Yeah, we'll go to it again here in a minute. Turns out the universe is mind-boggling, man. Yeah, it is. I would agree. I definitely agree with that. Alright, here it comes. Check out that galaxy. How cool is that? Bring out some of that background light. See it a little better. Check that out. Ain't that crazy cool? Yeah, but the sheer size of the universe is mind-boggling, man. Dude, I even... It's a weird perspective. Even the sheer distance between us and the moon is mind-boggling. At home, oh, that's so awesome. That's so awesome. Glad you made it home safe. Yeah, even the distance between us and the moon is mind-boggling. I don't know how else you could say it. It's mind-boggling. 238,000 miles blows my mind away. Hi, River. How are you? How's your night? Hopefully you're having an amazing night. All right, let's do it. Let's go back to Messier 51, the Owl Galaxy, and then we're going to jump into a few other things over here. All right, send the telescope. Get rid of our live stack. Turn up the camera. I'm going to sneeze, y'all. Feel like I'm going to. Dang, it got me. So the moon isn't right outside of my window. No, it's not right outside your window, bro. Back home from picking up the kid. Nice. Just get me up. Take care of your bag. I gotcha. We have a chance. Use these two filters. Limiter in game for limiter. 29 and release 114. Oh, I appreciate it, B-Town. I appreciate it, bud. Did I speed up the camera? I don't even know what I did, actually. Let me speed up the camera real quick. Oh, there we go. Here we are. Let's see what we can see. Oh, it's way up there. Okay, let's play solve it. Get to pull back down here. Gotta grab some more stars first. I used to believe it always seemed like the moon would chase you, like when you're in the car as a kid. You look out the window and you see the moon. Always seems to chase you. You ever notice that? Thank you, Eva. I appreciate it. The atmosphere messes with the cameras. The atmosphere is wild. Absolutely wild. It can do some crazy stuff with us. What did it just do? We're going to have to do a little better polar alignment on the telescope here soon. Oh my goodness, what did you do? So our target's way over here, like right above my head. You guys see it? Like right up there is our target. Let's clear it out. We'll get it again. Man, we got to polar align the telescope. And that happens. Like when you get the winter and everything, you get the frost line messes with the pier, the concrete pier. And so it will do that to you. Here we go. We're going to get it. I'm going to move the telescope just a bit and then we'll do another plate solve and get it to pull right into the center. Alright, let's get it. Look at the sun and the rest of history go. Scream it, we're not getting louder than your lowest volume. Interesting. I'll have to try that. Interesting. Compressor ratio 2. Ratio 32. I'm gonna save it here in a notepad. I'll remember that. That's super awesome. Chilly out there tonight? It's not too bad. What is the temperature here right now? I mean, it's not hot by any means, but it's not cold either. The telescope's running at 56.1 degrees. Outside temperature is 57 degrees. So it's not too bad. It's just the wind. The wind is definitely chilly. But here we are. I can see our target here. We're going to take a, what do you guys want? 30-second or 1 minute exposure? The Big Dipper is on the right. We're very close to the Big Dipper. We're in Ursa Major right now. We're up in Ursa Major. Okay. Hope he can blow out the ones here. Okay. Get the volume at normal level. I love it. Smart, dude. Yeah, I got that saved here. Definitely have it saved here. Whatever I think is best, dude, I'm all about what you guys want. This is 2 seconds right here. That's what it looks like, 2 seconds. Let's do it. Let's go for 60. It's a real pole galaxy. It's probably the most beautiful galaxy out there. But let's put it together. Let's do like a 60-second view here. It'll be worth it. It'll definitely be worth it. We got 45 seconds and we'll get that image coming. The real pole galaxy. The Witch has nebula from here. If it was above us, we'd be able to. But not currently. Not currently in the view. That's more of like a fall time object. Comes just in time for Halloween. Must be a fun one that you can see anyway. I would agree with that. Yeah, I definitely agree with that. I'm sure we live in such a beautiful galaxy. And I mean, there's definitely beautiful galaxies out there. Sculpture, the Sombrero. They're very beautiful. The Well Galaxy even is really stunning. Witch Headscar's not here at the moment. I know. Next time she shows up asking for us to go spot something, we're not doing it. She gets nothing. There it is. Here comes the real pole galaxy here. Get a few images come through so we can get to kind of clean up a little bit, get rid of some of that noise, bring in some more detail. But just a gorgeous galaxy. Really beautiful galaxy. Yeah, this one looked really good. I like it. I like this one for sure. I'm waiting for a text message about that image earlier, Jason. Crap. I'm in a little bit of trouble. I thought it was funny though. It is merging, yeah. Two galaxies merging with each other. Two galaxies that are merging with each other. Really cool, ain't it? Eventually they'll continue to have this little weird tug of war on each other. And it'll kind of pass through back and forth, and at some point the two black holes will eventually collide in with each other and merge. Oh, thank you, hybrids. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate that. Violent event, you would think so. In a sense, you would think so, but it's not. There's so much distance between objects that like hardly two stars are even getting near each other. It's really wild. Some of the more violent issues would be like where all the gas comes together, and so you get a high ignition of new stars because of all that gas coming together, right? But it's not as violent as you actually think it would be. The black holes merging with each other sends quite the ripple through the fabric of space, but it's really not that violent. Being unraveled by the large one. Yeah, it's not as violent as the person would think, though. It's interesting. We've merged with a lot of galaxies ourselves, and we are currently merging with one. We're actually merging with the Sagittarius Dwarf Galaxy. The varsity of what you're showing people. It's pretty crazy getting to look out there live. Well, there's life on a planet there. What happens with that planet? It'll survive. It'll most likely survive. It will most likely survive. It'll be in a different position in the galaxy as everything continues on, but it takes a long time for galaxies to actually merge with each other. But it'll survive. It'll be alright. Yeah, again, we go back to the position that no two stars will ever touch each other. With that said, there's so much space in between stuff. Eva, thank you, Eva. Thank you so much, Eva. Thank you, Eva. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the love and support, by the way. Rocking it. I appreciate it. And the floating emojis. Got an active imagination. I get it. I definitely get it. Active imagination works really well on like small scale, but it don't work really well on large scales, right? So in one comparison I would actually make on large scale compared to small scale with active imagination. A car near us driving 5 miles per hour, right? We can see that movement, our imagination can work. But a car 5 miles away moving 5 miles an hour doesn't do nothing. You don't see it moving. So your imagination kind of draws to a blank. And I think that would hold true here as well. There's something so massive, so far away, that it's hard to put active imagination into something in this kind of scale. It really is. I don't know if you guys can see this or not. Let me do this real quick as we're looking here. Here's some really wild stars. Can you guys see on the left, there's a really hot star, that blue star. And then you got two red giants right next to it. We got 3 stars here. The one on the left is a very hot, short-lived star. This thing probably has around like 5 billion years roughly for its lifespan. And then you got a couple of red giants sitting next to it. That's just kind of cool just to see the color differential, the differentiation of the colors here. It is interesting to see. Here comes our galaxy again. Comes Speed. Speed the Snail. Haven't actually, anybody ever had nothing to do with this conversation. Nothing to do with this conversation. Yeah, a little too much information. Just a little bit. We're at KP4. That's crazy, man. The sun is so calm right now. The sun is like super calm right now. It has been really calm lately. Let's go to another little target nearby. We've done quite a bit of galaxies here. Ooh, flashbang, y'all. Flashbang. Let me speed that up. We'll get flashbang with that. Hey, how's it going? Welcome in. Welcome in. Alright, let's do this. It's going to be a planetary nebula. This is going to be the Owl Nebula. We probably won't get the best view of it because of scene conditions. But we should be able to see it still. It's still relatively bright. Definitely a dive bomb. It's pretty wild. The sun is chill right now. Super chill right now. Alright, let's see where it is. See if we can spot this guy. It's right there. I don't know if you guys can see that though. It's like right above my head. I have like a little blur right there. Anytime you have these bad scene conditions though, it is super hard to see. If you look right about here, inside of here, you'll kind of see a little area that's just a little bit off compared to what we see here. And this is crazy. These targets were seen by astronomers 150 up to 300 years ago. It blows my mind because here we are using more of the digital age stuff that assists us in what we do. We can do long exposure. It's just crazy. California Nebula, it's behind trees already. Already way behind trees. Alright, let's do it though. Let's do a 60-second photo here. Let's go for a little longer exposure and hope we get some decent details out of it. Planetary nebulae are just really gorgeous though. Planetary nebulae come from like stars similar to ours. We're just not massive enough to be able to go supernova. But they kind of just have like a beautiful dance of their own where they puff out the outer shell of the atmosphere because of the loss between gravity and its atmospheric pressure. Wish so much of my life just not looking up at the stars. I hear it, man. I hear that. There's so much up there. There's so much up there that like, if you really want to find true beauty, you'll be able to find it every single night. And Haley's comment came, did I get interested in space? I don't know, man. I was a pup. I was a pup back then. Here we go. 2, 1, and here comes our image. And there it is. Check that out. The Owl Nebula there. It is a skill at this point. It really is. It really is. I would agree. It definitely is. But there's the Owl Planetary Nebula, and then right in the center of it is the white dwarf. It's going to be the core, but we called it white dwarf star. So the core is left behind as the star went from its main sequence to the red giant, puffed out the atmosphere, which is what we see here, which leaves behind its core, which is what we consider to be the white dwarf star, and eventually the energy will cease to exist. It don't create its own energy now as a white dwarf. It's just energy, the remnant of energy from back in its stages as it was going on through the red giant phase. But eventually it'll turn into a black dwarf star. Yep, it'll look a lot like what our solar system will look like in the future. A lot like it. Have a favorite kind of star? Variable stars. Symphioids are very interesting. Symphioid variable stars are really interesting. But variable stars by far. By far. Hey! Thanks, Rumpy. I appreciate it, buddy. How are you doing? How's your night? Thanks again for the happy poop. I appreciate you, bud. Second time. Always coming in clutch with the happy poop. But there it is, y'all. Ain't that amazing? Hey, Rumpy. How's it going? How's your night? You like shooting stars? Like meteors? Some of the new radio astronomy equipment that we got here at the observatory now. So I do live stream meteor showers. And instead of just visually seeing, which is what we normally do, we visually look out and watch the meteors as they go through the sky using different types of cameras. But we'll be able to hear them as well as they fly through the sky. Send you one in the mail. What's that? Oh man, I don't even want to know. But yeah, definitely meteor showers are a lot of fun. They are a lot of fun. You like Wolf-Rayet stars? Okay. I think they're pretty cool. I got you. Can't wait. Yeah. I hear you. Oh man. I don't even know what to think about you right now. I am sure what to think about you. Gotta watch out when Jace is in here. We got a kid, apparently. We haven't proven that Jace is above the age of 12 yet. In this context tonight, definitely doesn't do it. I do kind of want to bring this up real quick though. No, it's not okay. Jace sent me a message saying he was stuffed. I mean, he was talking about walking though, and he's like, I'm stuffed. I'm like, what did you have to eat while you're walking? Like, how do you get stuffed while walking? But apparently they use the British term stuffed, which I don't know. I don't get it. Apparently that means they're tired down in Australia, and also in the British land. You're stuffed, you're tired. Like the show. What we're looking at right now, we are looking at the this is the Owl Nebula. That's a planetary nebula. So this is left behind from a star very similar to ours. Wasn't large enough to go kaboom and leave a supernovae, like a supernovae type 2, or a black hole if you get really far up there. But this is a star that left its existence to its core, and will eventually just kind of cease to exist as far as the energy goes. But there's a lot of hydrogen and helium around here. Some of the things we can't see is actually the hydrogen right now because of the bad seeing conditions. But usually it would kind of show up like the reddish color, especially on the outside. But the helium's where we're seeing it green. It's technically like a bluish color. British terms are silly sometimes. Don't trust people. The fact of our different interpretations of the English language is amazing. Now it's just the fact that you guys couldn't figure out what that term even meant in the first place. That's the problem with it. There's no other facts about it. Like, if anybody ever wants to know, British does not know how to speak English. I don't know where they come up with their crap. And Australia fell for it. Our cousins over in Australia. I got no clue. I have no clue what you guys did, man. Estoffer does not mean tired. Definitely means you're stuffed. Like stuffing a turkey. Where's the radio lady? Oh, Amber? She's at work right now at Lowell Observatory. She works at Lowell Observatory. Sometimes I have to offer explanations to his verbiage. I'll break it down for you. Imagine a person from Britain that's like 5 years old. If you ever seen that video where that little British girl gets mad at the ice cream truck, this was Jace. This was Jace because they were going to charge like 8 or 9, whatever it is. This was Jace. You kid? Nah, we get it, man. It's all good. It was just funny. He sent me this message saying his stuff, and it had me so confused. Like crazy confused last night. You still say girl? 70 girl? Ah, that's cool. I say cool a lot. I think a lot of people use the term cool still. It's definitely an okay language. If you ask someone in Australia what cool means, they probably say something like something dumb, like they stubbed their toe on their bed rail or something. Google it, ignore Roman. He only owns the page. Yeah, Google it. Find out that you guys used a term 500 years later and tried to change the definition. Got it. Rad? Nah, that's old school right there. That's rad. I hear you. That's tight, son. So many different things. Alright, what are we going to do now? What are we going to go to? We probably don't have too much longer tonight. Ooh. Way too bright. Let's slow that down a little bit. There we go. What do we want to hit now? Let's go over here real quick. Let me do something. Let's go to Messier 3. This is going to be a globular cluster. This is around 75,000 stars in one little area. That's pretty cool. Roma go. Yeah, dude, for real. I had to Google it to try to even understand where you're going with that. Dude, I try not to even read anything that has more than 2 syllables in it. That's too much. Alright, here we go. You guys see that globular cluster over there? Check that out. We're going to try to pull it up here. Get in the center a little bit better. There's about 75,000 stars in this globular cluster, but that's Messier 3. Really cool just how many stars are in this region. So if you like stars, this is probably going to be your favorite target. There's so much going on in here that even near its core, which we can't even peek into because of how bright this area is, but even near the core, sometimes these stars get so close to each other and smack into each other. It's just wild. There's a lot of young planetary systems here that are starting out. You'll have some that are a little bit more evolved at this point. So it's really cool. Firework explosion. It does. It really does. It's insane. Let's see here. Anybody want to count the stars for me real quick? Tell me how many stars you can count in this region. I'm going to pull back a little bit of the brightness. See if we can get a little better details here. Go the right way. Yeah, you can just tell. Like, there's so much going on here. So much going on here. Alright, let's try this. Let's take a photo. We're not going to go crazy on this one at all. We're going to do like 15-second photos. There's just so much going on. Globular clusters are pretty cool. I really like globular clusters. M13 is kind of mine. They got about 75,000 exactly. Yo. Didn't take you long to count that one. Yeah, it's insane how many stars are here. You can really start to make it out to in this view here. Kind of what I'm saying on how many stars are in this region. You kind of back up because you can see some of them are already pushed past or outwards. We get enough light in here. Check that out. And what's really cool, if you look really close, you'll see a satellite here. Look right here. You'll see that satellite right there. That's pretty cool though, huh? Insane the amount of stars. Mind-blowing. That's mind-blowing. Hi Choa, how are you doing? How's your night? Can you control your telescope from your computer? We do. We do. So where I'm sitting now, this is the control room of the observatory. There's 3 computers in here. One right to my left here is what actually controls the location telescope. The one under it is my older streaming computer, and then now the newer one, obviously. Yeah, it controls the telescope, which is in the room right next to where I'm sitting. Globular cluster near Andromeda. It's not. We're over towards Leo. How's it? Oh man, oh no way. Crazy clouds. Crazy clouds. Why has it always got to be clouds? I honestly did not think I was going to be able to go live because of the scene conditions tonight. I tried everything just to make sure we were going to be okay-ish. Just gotta make sure we're okay-ish. Butler room. I'd have to look that one up. Probably not in my view. I highly doubt it's in my view. No, it's not in my view. It never crosses my southern sky. Man, I messed up earlier, by the way. M3, we're in Boots, by the way. We're in the Boots constellation. I was thinking Leo. We're in Boots constellation. We got the Sombrero Galaxy that we're going to go for next. The beautiful Sombrero Galaxy. Let's do it. Let's go try to find the Sombrero Galaxy. Gotta speed up the camera so we're not blinded here again. Now let's see if we can do it. I'll zoomy over here real quick. Slew. On our way. The Sombrero Galaxy. Yeah. And black hole spinning into ejecta. I understand what I wrote. I got you. So like Hawkins radiation is what you're speaking of. Or are you talking about the rays that come out? Did I get a new phone? It was testing as when the camera, and I seen the full details of that, like 40 feet away. Got a Galaxy S26 Ultra. Yo, that is crazy, bro. That's actually crazy. That is insane. That's actually really insane. Okay, the erase. I got you. Yeah, I got you. I got what you mean now. Alright, let's do it. There goes a satellite over there. You guys probably don't see it. It's like over here. Looks like a stationary satellite. Yeah, it's not in your guys' view. Dang. That was actually interesting. It's a super bright stationary satellite. Alright, here we go though. We're at the Sombrero Galaxy. Let's capture it. We're going to do 1 minute here. Just because Sombrero is just so beautiful. We'll do like 1 minute photos in this region. It's worth it. Oh, you're welcome, B-Town. Absolutely. You're welcome. You are welcome. Did I hit live stack? I did not. There we go. Actually waiting for Amber to pop into existence. Dude, she's still at work, man. I do have a face. What's up, man? I do have a face. The face does exist. The face does exist. Do you do on-axis guiding? I do not. I do off-axis guiding. This sombrero is really cool. It's actually really beautiful. It is really beautiful. But now she's at work at Lowell Observatory tonight. Trying to get her to take over for me sometimes, but how fast does the ISS pass through the sky? Anyways, not like it's speed, but time-wise, you get about 15 minutes almost. It's fast. It's like it goes around our planet like every 90 minutes. It's super fast, like super fast. But yeah, probably about 15 minutes or so. It's crazy. But here it is, y'all. The Sombrero Galaxy. Let's get some cool photos here. It's a really beautiful galaxy. Really beautiful galaxy. See if I can get it all. There we go. Guys, wrong. You don't look like a run over rubbish can lid. Oh man, she does. She kind of does. You know, right? Thanks, buddy. I appreciate it, man. Oh, the dust lane. Yeah, Sombrero is a gorgeous galaxy. It is really beautiful. Looking at Earth from the ISS must be surreal. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Like a radio, welcome in. How are you? Yeah, Sombrero is just amazing. It's a beautiful galaxy. You're getting to see Sombrero live tonight. We're over by Virgo, if anybody wants to know. It's over by Virgo. Let me grab a few more photos here. We're up to, what are we up to? 2 images so far. And the process that we're using is called stacking. So this is live stacking. We're not processing it, we're just stacking them. So what that kind of means is that we're taking all these images and we're sticking them on top of each other, aligning the stars to each other. And it ends up giving us these really beautiful, gorgeous views of stuff like this. Get a little bit more details, get rid of some of that, some of the noise that you get from cameras. When you're using high sensitivity cameras, you always pick up noise. And so by doing live stacking, it helps get rid of some of that noise for you. Let's see if I can do a color calibration here. I doubt it'll let me, but I'm gonna try. The color calibration, yeah, it might work tonight. Just trying to line the, oh yeah, there we go. There's color calibration done. So color calibration just looks at all the stars around, determines what the star color should be, and tries to help bring in your colors to give you the best view possible. Oh, you're in LA? No way. How's the Midwest doing tonight? Good. It's good out here tonight. It's just bad scene conditions. Not too bad though as far as the weather goes. Imagine possibilities if we could travel at light speed. Yeah, it'd be insane. If we could travel at light speed, we would catch up with knowledge of the ocean. It'd be interesting though, for sure. I'm gonna pull back some of that brightness for y'all. Make out some of the detail a little better. That's crazy. Learning different exposures or whatever when stacking. No, all this is consistent. When you can change it, but when you put together like different exposures, you normally want to do that in post-processing. But in live stacking, typically you want to stick to the same. Right now I'm running about 60-second exposure, but my gain's about 180 on this one. Yeah, usually you want to stick, when you're doing live stacking, you want to stick to the same exposure. But in post-processing, you would do it different because sometimes, like take Andromeda for example, you would do plenty of them to capture the dust lanes, the different things that you're looking for in Andromeda. But then the core is so dang bright, so you take low exposure photos to pull out the detail of the core of Andromeda around its massive super hole, or black hole that it has, a super massive black hole that it has, and then you kind of put it all together. So in post processing. But even when we travel at light speed, we can go intergalactic. That's become some type of immortal cyborg. Yo, I mean, if we can go at if we can travel at light speed, I'm sure we figured out an immortal cyborg. Does gang directly translate to ISO? Essentially, yes. At the end of the day, it does. Essentially, same thing. Essentially, the exact same thing. Pretty much the same. I probably should even say like that gain ISO. But yeah, essentially the same. Really beautiful galaxy though. Gotta like the structure here. Anybody see the sombrero to it? Try to stick my head up on there. It's kind of upside down. It should be flipped the other way, but it is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. Really cool though. Sombrero is amazing. There's really not too much more to hit tonight. Really too much more, to be honest. That was a lot of galaxies to go through. Let me look at the. Let me look at a few things. Just flipped your phone. Nice. That's the way to do it. I'll fix it. So tonight, obviously, it's horrible. Tomorrow night's all clouds, by the way. All clouds. Saturday, off and on clouds. Sunday, snow. This is Sombrero Galaxy right now. We're looking at the Sombrero Galaxy. A really beautiful galaxy. It's in the south. South part of my sky, southeast part of the sky is near Virgo. Over by the constellation Virgo. But the Sombrero Galaxy. Let me pull this up here real quick. See at our best time we're going to be able to stream again. Up tier clusters. Something we don't really see often. There's not too much out there like that, to be honest. As far as like astrophysics goes, like tomorrow we may have some visual. Saturday is a done deal. Sunday is absolutely a done deal. Andromeda is also very beautiful. It is. Andromeda is really beautiful. That's out there in the desert. I live about an hour from Mount Lemon Observatory. Yo, no way. That's amazing. You ever spend time up there or no? Ever get to spend time up there? They got a massive Clark, don't they? If I remember right. I think Mount Lemon has a really beautiful Clark. Old telescope. Your task. Do you use the equipment when you get there or what? Or just ask to go to Mount Lemon. Man, that's super funny. That is super funny. Yep, definitely. It's going to be a horrible kind of weekend as far as like streaming goes. So there's a face behind the voice. You finally see me down here. I'm like hiding down in the chat area. I thought I was clever. Hide myself. He exists. I do exist. I do exist. Yeah, I honestly don't know what streaming is going to look like the rest of the weekend here. Or through the weekend, I should say. It's not looking great. Next week, starting around Wednesday, it really starts to clear up. We're going to get a really good clearing period. Yep, but not mobile. Oh, that's so funny, no way. That's really funny. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate you, Antonio. I appreciate that. Can't see your face? Too much covering up your pictures? Good. They're just scary anyways. He'd be like, what the heck am I looking at? What is this guy doing here? Wouldn't even be worthy. What's my age? What's my age again? My age again? I'm 22, man. I'm 22. Not really. Hey, you look like you could do a kickflip on a skateboard. Maybe I'm wrong. Come on, we'll turn comments off. Vomit. Then turn them back on, dude. Wow. That guy's stuffed. Did I say that right? Did I use the term properly in Australia? That guy's stuffed. That guy's stuffed. Your guess was 21? Yeah, oh, no way. You actually guessed 21. Man. I feel good about that comment. Hey, what's up, Elijah? How you doing? I'm here for your confidence. You're stuffed. Man. My mom's shoulders with the grooves. Dang, dude. Yeah. Something like that. That's actually pretty funny. I'm here for your confidence, your stuff. Dude, no one understands what you're saying. Yeah, he's with the cruise. Ah, crap. So many people in Need Band tonight. Starting with Jace. Nicolas Cage made that hilarious. Yeah. Yep. That he did. That he did. Kind of muscular. I'm very well fit. Pretty fit dude. You gotta be when you carry that silly 11-inch telescope around all day. I really don't. Like, I hate actually carrying that thing. It seems so wild to carry. Tico, thanks, brother. I appreciate it, man. Thank you, bud. I appreciate that. Your admin, only Jenny can ban you? She's the mummy. Take that back, man. Amber can ban you, too. Amber has the powers. She's probably gonna ban me tonight. That photo was hilarious. I don't care what anyone says. I should put that on here. Just so if she ever comes back to watch the live stream, she can see I put it on here. Oh, crap. I really should put that on here. Oh, man. Queen Amber. How's he supposed to hold that telescope? Still aside from brain rip. No mechanical motors involved. Just like over there on my pinky, I'm just moving around slowly. The picture on the telescope. Oh crap, man. I seen her log in on Discord, so I figured she must have figured out how to read it. Like, I didn't tell her I was sending that or anything. It's not her, by the way. Should put it out there. That's not her. That was AI generated image. But man, I'm in for it tonight. Hopefully not. Hopefully she just won't even say nothing. It'll be great. This is a galaxy. This is going to be the Sombrero Galaxy that we're actually looking at. Really beautiful. But this is the Sombrero Galaxy. It's over by Virgo. It's off to the southeast. Messier 104. Right next to Corvus. Between Corvus and Virgo. But it'd be in the Virgo constellation. Let me show you. Here's so dead. Numbers. Too busy gaming. Alright. Right. There's a Discord server now. We do have a Discord server yet. Discord.skieslive.com. Feel free to join up with us. I posted that image in the moderator chat because, man, I like to play with fire, but you have to know your limits. Some fire is just too much, and I like to play with fire. I just know that fire with a lot of fuel is a bad idea. Such a bad idea. Such a bad idea. Horrible idea, actually. Not something you want to do. Get burned often. I usually don't. I normally have a good comeback for it, but I don't know, man. I don't know how this one's gonna go. I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for the response. You're Icarus. Yo. Oh man, maybe he comes back from my firefighter days. You know, when you talk about like pranks firefighters pull off pranks against each other. It's a true thing, obviously. But you play fire in two different methods, and so I tend to joke with people a lot. I tend to prank a lot of the time. I tend to joke. It's just kind of like my lifestyle at that point. This right here. Hey, what's up, Ninja? How you doing, buddy? This right here is going to be the Sombrero Galaxy that we're looking at. Beautiful Sombrero, which I probably could bring our light a little better for you guys. See it a little better. Beautiful Sombrero. Check that out. Look how gorgeous that is. That's why sometimes it's worth taking quite a bit of photos. This is 15 minutes worth of images right here. And that is gorgeous. Really beautiful view of Sombrero Galaxy. Really beautiful. That's worthy. That's worthy of the night, ain't it? I think it is. I kind of think it is. But yeah, we may be coming up to the end though, y'all. Sync editions are just absolutely horrible. There's other galaxies we can run through, but there's going to be better nights to be able to do a lot of DSO stuff. We'll probably do some of the Mark-Larian chain when we put up the other telescope. We'll put up the really fast telescope. Get some of them. If you can name a new galaxy, what would it be? Ooh. Man. Honestly, don't even know. Not something I've really ever even thought of, to be honest. Honestly, don't even know. That's a tough one. It's kind of like on the spot answer that. Just don't even know I have the answer to be honest. Face of the moon in right now. Don't think I can even see it. We should be coming up on the third quarter at this point. Honestly, I haven't looked at it in a minute. But we're probably coming up. We're either still in waning gibbous or probably getting ready to move over into the waning crescent phase. Or probably around third quarter, I would imagine. I'd have to look it up. But if you could name a new galaxy, what would it be? Man, that's a tough one. Like, that's on the spot stuff right there. Golly. Yeah, I don't know. I definitely wouldn't call it Jay's Galaxy. That'd just be confusing. It'd be stuffed. Yeah, I don't even know. I honestly don't know. I don't have an answer for that. I don't. Hi, Robert. Good evening, bud. Welcome in. Good evening, good evening. Yeah, I just don't have the answer, though. Really don't have the answer. I am kind of excited to use this telescope on the moon. This is going to be a really good telescope to use for lunar views when we have like a full moon, I should say. So everyone remembers where Starry came from. Yo, that is smart, dude. That is super smart. The Sierra Mist, so everybody remembers where Starry came from. I like it. Good thinking. That's really good thinking. I just don't know. Honestly, don't know. I'd probably let someone else name it. I would imagine. Right now, hey, what's up, Guppy? How you doing, buddy? This is the new SV Vonnie's 5-inch Mac Cassegrain with a focal reducer, so it's kind of a wild setup having. And there's others out there, obviously, Mac Cassegrains that have focal reducers. Not a common thing, though. But it's a 5-inch Mac Cassegrain with a focal reducer on it. And then I'm using the SV405cc camera and the SV305C camera for the guiding. No, why CMS changed their name to Starry? I don't know. I'm not too sure why they actually changed the name. I actually prefer Surge over Starry, to be honest. Like, Surge was pretty good. Surge was actually really good. I don't know if any of you guys remember Surge. I think you can still kind of buy Surge right now. Very rare to find them, though, because they're stuffed. Yeah, there are some companies that allow you to name stars for a fee. Don't do it. Don't do it. It's fraud. And the news today? Just want to look up. I hear you. I got you. Actually, is that copyright the name? Oh, when there's expired, they had changed it. Ain't that insane? Ain't that actually really insane in a sense? Like when you think about it. Yeah, That's crazy. That's actually really crazy. Yeah. Let me pull back a little bit more of that brightness there. Get a little better view of Sombrero. Ain't that amazing right there? Crazy cool view of Sombrero Galaxy. Ain't that beautiful? Yeah, it's insanely beautiful. You can barely see some of the really faint stars, though. You can tell that there's a lot of upper clouds near us. It is awesome. Sombrero is really beautiful. Really beautiful galaxy. Let's do a new one, though. Let's go off to a new one. Let me change our speed on our camera. Turn off the guiding here. Alright. Or not guiding, but the live stack. You can still see where Sombrero's at. I don't know if you guys can barely see it now. Sombrero's right there. Really, really faint. Like a super faint target. God's killing the focus, yeah. I don't even know if I ever got a decent focus in the night. Make sure afterwards. Oh, the Sombrero won the night. Oh, man. No way. What's the end tag for the server again? Oh, just do discord.skieslive.com. That'll take you right to it. Alright, let's do it. One more galaxy at least. Because you got to. Sometimes you just got to. Sometimes you just got to. One of my favorite galaxies, too. Gotta type it in. There we go. This is going to be a starburst galaxy called the Whale Galaxy. Let's head over to it real quick. Let's head over to it. See what we can find. You get a photo here. It's right above my head right now. Can you all see it? So we can place it up a little better. There we go. Looks like it moved over proper. Okay, and then we'll zoom in a little bit. Hopefully you guys can see it there. Like a really weird smudge there. Can y'all see it? The Whale Galaxy. Let's do it. Let's capture it. Do 1 minute exposures here as well. Again, this is going to be a starburst galaxy. Really beautiful. It's a good question. It's still going to be rare. It's going to be really rare. Not just rare, but like really rare. Gas planets seem to make up a lot of the exoplanets that we see out there. We do see terrestrial planets. There's many of them that are noted, but it's going to be rare to find like Earth, a planet that has like the trees that we have and the water that we have. It's going to be super rare. Yeah, maybe even 1 in a million might be an odd, like, odds that are not even close enough. It's gonna be really, really rare though. Alright, here we are. Check it out, y'all. The Whale Galaxy. Can you see why they call it the Whale Galaxy? Kind of back up just a bit here. Y'all see why it's called the Whale Galaxy. You can see also why it's a fireburst galaxy. A fireburst galaxy is a galaxy that we recognize a lot of new star initiation inside of. When we look at the globular clusters here, like what we did earlier, essentially we're looking at a lot of globular clusters inside this galaxy here. That's really beautiful. We'll probably make this our last target for the night. Again, I don't know what the weekend's going to look like as far as streaming goes. I really do not know what it looks like. It does look like next week, though, around Wednesday, it really starts to clear up for us, which is going to be nice because I have been waiting for a period more than a couple of days of just maybe clear. So hopefully we're getting to that point where it's going to start to clear up a lot for us and give us some better views out there. I sure hope so. There it is, the beautiful Whale Galaxy. There's so far 2 images here. What the hell? I don't even know what that means. The way it looks suspending. Yeah, I don't even know what that means. Got me on that one. Got me on that one. Oh, the weekend. I got you. Alright, let me pull back some of that brightness. You guys make out some of the coloring now? Does it look decent or no? One monitor, it looks really good. On the other monitor, it's like not as great. I can never tell which one's which. It's crazy. Well, if it's calf underneath, nice. Love it. Like on my phone, it don't look as bad. Okay. I mean, you can see quite a bit of blue in there. I can see it on this monitor too. Not as much as I see on that other. Let's see if I can, I'm going to do a color calibration here real quick. Looks great. I'm colorblind. It's like you're the one that we don't ask. The very last person to ask if its colors look good or not. It's gonna be so long. Oh my goodness. You're a character, bro. You are a character. Ain't that amazing though? It's so beautiful. And see why I like this target. Such a beautiful galaxy. The beautiful Whale Galaxy. Something like that's actually out there. And we get to see it live. That's what blows my mind sometimes. Something like this is actually out there and we get to see it live. Always blows my mind. Can't touch it though. Oh crap. Oh my goodness. Can't touch it. That's true. Travel trillions of kilometers to reach the telescope. And for a long time. I don't even remember how far this one is, like 26 to... No, it might be 32. Like 32 million miles, or 32 million light years away, if I remember right. I'll have to look it up. I think it's around 32. It's a distance out there. There's a distance out there. Yeah, the photons should travel a long ways. Trillions is an understatement. Trillions is a understatement when it comes to that distance. It's an understatement. Now it's even worse. I mean, yeah. Oh man, that's horrible. We're technically touching the whole galaxy at every second since light hits us. Super light, but yeah. Sure. I mean, in that thought. I mean, we're visually seeing the photons from it for sure. Venus has been beautiful in the evening. Today is Happy Friday, or the 13th of Friday, Friday the 13th. Dang it, I got to get it out there. We got like 3 Friday the 13th this year. There's a lot of Friday the 13th coming up for us this year. We're like a spooky season kind of person. This is the year to be it. This is your year. Friday's Galaxy, I guess. I got you. Astronomical units, man, that's getting crazy now. That's like 93 million miles makes up 1 AU, or 1 astronomical unit. It's just, yeah, it would be the wrong measurement. I wouldn't even want to try to break that down to astronomical units either. That's too much. Too much. Way too much. What a beautiful sight this is. What are we at? 7 minutes right here. We'll go up to like 15 minutes of the Owl Galaxy here. That'd be worthy. It's worthy of 15 minutes roughly, and then we'll call it the end of the night. Sounds like a game plan. The Owl Galaxy, and what did they say? What did you say earlier? The Owl Galaxy and the Baby Galaxy. Struck me as interesting when I visited Tikal in Guatemala. Was a miniature model of the city and it reminded me of the constellation Orion. No way. The Ridicule something. Man, that's crazy cool. That's actually really cool. That's actually really cool. I'll have to check that out online. See if I can find that. It's pretty cool. It's amazing how much people in the past really focused on the skies above us. When you grow up, you want to be a star. You're a star now, guys. But it is actually really interesting how ancient people really looked at the stars, how they looked at the skies, how it kind of directed them to make decisions. It's kind of wild. It's kind of wild. I'll have to move my microphone or something here soon. It's like right here in my face, right in front of the camera. I don't even know what to think about it, actually. Move it back a little bit. Do you think the Big Bang was two massive black holes from the previous universe and they exploded into what we are today? It's a good question. Dude, like, we'll ever be able to answer it? I highly doubt it. I being the planetary science side, I'm all about logic. I want to be able to see it, observe it, test it, and thoughts like that really don't go too much in my mind. You know what I mean? Because I'm way too logical. That I know that finding that evidence is going to be something that requires you to put a, we'll say a symbol as a placeholder to make the math fit. So I'm way too logical in that sense. I have, like, for me, it's a hard time even to add infinity into a math equation. So everything looked different in space during equinoctial solstice. Not really. I mean, obviously we got that little bit of the shift based off of our orbit around the sun. So sometimes we see things a little higher, sometimes they're a little bit lower for us. But beyond that, not really. I mean, you just got that shift in the sky a little bit. Bit of buzzkill for that at a party. Yeah. Quantum mechanics is pretty fun. Quantum computing is pretty fun. There's a lot of things that it gets right. Like, it figures something out, then eventually it gets discovered and like, wow, that was right. There's some things that just don't do well on. And most of that comes back to like cosmology, the finite, or the really small scale of the cosmos. Like, we don't understand gravity when you get way out there. We understand it when you build a bridge. We understand how to get a rocket out of here. We understand how it kind of moves things around. But something on the large scale just doesn't add up. It just don't work well. Quantum entanglement is a trip. It really is a trip. There's so much going on in quantum entanglement that it is a trip. Do you think the universe is never ending? Honestly, I don't. I have a hard time putting infinity on anything. I have a really hard time putting infinity on anything. I have a hard time putting in math. I don't, and I'll go back to that. I don't like putting symbols like infinity, for example, in math to make it fit. For me, I would rather find the math that actually fits what you can observe. Spooky action at a distance, yeah. Cooking dinner, dude, nice. What are you making? Hi, Soul Brother. Have a good night, man. Have a really good night, brother. Have a really good night. Yeah, but yeah, I don't like. It's a tough one when it comes to how large the universe actually is. That's a good one. We see the expansion of the universe, and I think this comes back to a conversation. What do you consider to be universe? What do you consider to be space? Which one's the soup? Right? So which one do you consider to be the soup? What's your definition of that soup, for example? It's kind of a tough one. A really tough one. You think Jace is cooking some meat? Yeah. Kangaroo, most likely. Most likely a kangaroo. He's stuffed because he's tired, and he's stuffed because he's full. He's just stuffed. He's super stuffed. Poor Jace. Roo meat. Is that actually a thing? I wonder if that's a thing. I don't know. I don't know if that's a thing or not, but is that a thing? I gotta ask. You know I gotta ask. Then crispy bacon, chicken breast, and dipped in egg, then panko crumbs. Okay. I gotcha. Trying to be like the southern people here in the United States, apparently. Crispy bacon, chicken breast. Like, are you putting the bacon with the chicken? Or no? Ever seen a drip of pond water under a microscope? We're in someone's pond. Dang, big red. Dude, water bears are amazing. Tardigrades? Like, tardigrades are so cool to actually view. Love tardigrades. Water bears. If anybody ever wants to look that up, they're really cool. They're really cool. The bacon's off the pig, that makes sense. Makes sense. Blue Flame, what's up, brother? The ocean is a soup, if you think about it. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Bacon's off of a pig. I tell you guys, people from Australia. Holy moly. It registers, man. I'm joking with you, though. Definitely thinking Australia. Read there's 4 kangaroos for every person. Wow. That's crazy, actually. When you think about it. That's a lot of kangaroos. That's a lot of kangaroos. Now you're hungry. Crispy tasting burger. Big red. Tastes great though, don't it? I won't lie, like, I like flavor that it makes it hard for me to eat meat by itself. Like, I usually have to have a lot of flavor in my food. Kangaroo soup, is that a thing? Is that actually a thing? No, it's like I mean, the first thought is obviously like rabbit soup, but it's something that jumps and is a little bit bigger. Something else that hops around is a little bit bigger. Kangaroo soup? Is that actually a thing? Oh, okay, you're joking. Man. I don't put nothing past Jace. Kangaroos make great jerky. Oh, okay. That's kind of like how when we hit a deer over here, we sometimes make jerky. I wouldn't personally do it that way because, gangrene and stuff. But we got cow soup. Only the tail meat, though. Anyways, how about that whale galaxy? If you're hitting your protein goals daily. Only tail meat, though. Got cow soup. I gotcha. Man, I don't even want to. I think he's enjoying salad. Not really. Ooh, oxtail soup. Ooh. Hey man, been a hot minute. Yo, what's up, Elmo? How's it going, buddy? How's your night? You like chicken fried alligator? Alligator's good. I usually like it barbecued or grilled. The alligator's good. Rattlesnake's good. What's this galaxy called? This is the Whale Galaxy. This is a beautiful galaxy. It's edge on in our view, but it's a fireworks galaxy itself. Chicken fried alligator galaxy. Somehow we moved into a really wild portion of the food conversation tonight. Had alligator once. Not bad. It's not too bad. It really just depends. Like pressure cook's not that great. Boiled is not good, but like grilled alligator is actually decent. A cold beer on a Friday night. That's fun. Should have a food section on the Discord. Yo, I wouldn't be able to handle that. Crocher would be posting photos of her autistic macaroni and cheese every single day. Next subject. Egg and crocodile. Tastes very similar. I've never had crocodile. Grilled with butter and chili. Yeah. I've never had crocodile. I've had alligator. Alligator's good. Yeah, I don't let Crocher do any of the food. Right. It'll be just constantly macaroni and cheese. Had gator in my Louisiana trip. Delicious. It is. It actually is. It's really good. Frog legs are good too. Like, I don't think a lot of people realize just how good some of that stuff actually is. You can make them pretty tasty. When you do live catch, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much for that. We're up to 17 minutes, y'all. I said I was going to quit at 15 minutes. We got one more minute. We'll do another minute here. Again, I don't know what the weekend looks like. Tomorrow night, maybe we'll be live. Maybe not. It's tough. If you're in my Discord, I'll let you know. If you're not in the Discord, you should join us. You should join us in Discord. What's crocodile taste like? Man, that's on him to answer. We already know what kind of stuff he eats. But if you want to join our Discord, it's discord.skyslive.com. At least you get good notification, or at least keep up the conversation when we're not live. Oily string beef. That don't even... Oh, strong beef. It still don't make sense. Ain't no way alligator tastes like beef. No way. Turn on notification and hit the like button. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Absolutely. And if you do enjoy this, make sure you do. Make sure you do. We're going to be coming up on Galaxy season. There's going to be a lot of nights where we're looking at galaxies coming up. You think it tastes like chicken? I would not agree with that at all. I don't know. It's kind of like it tastes more like what you would eat out of the ocean, in a sense, or a pond even. It's a little bit different. Here's what it is. All right, y'all. Clear skies. I'm going to jump. I'm going to shut down the observatory, get everything put up. Thanks for hanging out, by the way. Thanks for having the conversations tonight and enjoying the views. Hope you guys had an amazing night. Clear skies to y'all. Again, tomorrow night, I don't know. Honestly, don't know. Next week, it will definitely start to clear up for us. As we come a little bit more into spring, it's going to get amazing. Like, things will get a lot better. It's in New England, style grill. And, northeast. Okay, northeast style grill. New York City. Hey, Tinkla. How you doing, by the way? Welcome in. Just getting ready to jump off, too. And fresh flavors are everywhere. Yo, love it. That is so true. Come to the south and need to have barbecue and crawfish. I love crawfish. And I love barbecue, but I'm from Kansas City, so we win on the barbecue. But you guys definitely win on the... y'all definitely win on the seafood. We don't have fresh seafood up here in Kansas City. Just realized you can see me up here. Gotta sleep, see tomorrow. Don't say pineapple on pizza. Oh, no, absolutely not. You know, I honestly have not ate pizza in I don't even know, man. It's been like 2.5 weeks or so. It's been a minute since I ate pizza last. I got kind of burned out on pizza, which is really wild to say. Super wild to say. But clear skies, y'all. Hope you guys have an amazing night. Have an awesome astronomy night. Pineapple on pizza. I'll talk to you guys here soon. Make sure you jump into Discord if you're not in there yet. Okay, fish down here. So delicious. Nice. Our barbecue's Al Pastor. I got you. Al Pastor tacos. Love it. Yeah, sweet dreams, y'all. Hey, Lori. Bye, Lori. We're just coming to the end. We're just coming up to the end. You guys have an amazing night, and we'll see y'all soon. Clear skies.